Hello survivors and welcome back to Vegas Reality. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at two new legendary recruits. However, before we get started with that, I want to do a very special shout out today. This shout out goes to Ed. And Ed, I want to tell you happy birthday. Thank you so much for watching the videos and commenting on the last few videos. I really appreciate having an awesome subscriber like you. Subscribers like you are exactly why I make videos in the first place. I love meeting new good people, and you seem like a good person, Ed, so thank you so much for commenting, and happy birthday again. I really appreciate the support, it means a lot. And one final time, happy birthday, Ed, and I hope you have a great day. Now that we got that out of the way, we have two recruits to check out here. We have the new legendary Ezekiel and the new legendary Mirabelle. Let's take a look at Ezekiel first because he's first on the new list. Let's start with his stats: 1431 attack, 1549 defense, 1875 HP, so his HP is pretty high. None of his stats really stick out to me other than the HP. His defense is not that great, it's kind of mediocre, and his attack is even less great, so overall I'm not really happy with his stats. But if I had to choose one to bulk up, it would be defense. Based on the rest of his character, that's what would be the best thing, because he's not an attacking character, he's a medic, so having high attack wouldn't do much for this character. This guy is meant to try to be staying alive as long as possible and helping your team out. Let's look at his Adrenaline Rush, Rejuvenate, and Recoup. Up to 3 teammates regain up to 40% of their max HP and get plus 40% bonus HP. All teammates recover from Confuse and Impair. So his Adrenaline Rush kind of reminds me of Erica's, except he doesn't have the revival factor, which would make this tune probably on the same level as Erica. I like the Adrenaline Rush. He's a good healer, could be a really good healer based on how you can use him on your team. You put him behind an Erica or behind a Magna or characters like that, this guy can stay alive, and he can help your team out a lot, and they recover from Confuse and Impair, which are super annoying status conditions to deal with. With 76 AP, it's kind of the norm set from all the other legendary characters. I like this Adrenaline Rush. That gets an A for me. Active skill, Recover Bleed. I actually like this because it's kind of a counter to Davy and Shiva and characters like that. You don't see many characters have the Recover Bleed skill, so I like that. It's not bad. And his leader skill is honestly pretty interesting. All teammates get plus 30% HP, so that's pretty useful. All ranged teammates get plus 40% defense. So this guy could be a good rainbow defensive leader. You can have characters that have high defense and low HP stats. On there could be melee characters, could be ranged characters, and your ranged teammates are going to get plus 40% defense as well. I love the leader skill. I like the rainbow leader skill. I think it's like the first legendary that has something like this. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 1000% sure. But overall, this Ezekiel is not the greatest in the world, but I like him. He's a good rainbow leader. I wish his stats were a little better, like they stood out a little more. Nothing really stands out there. But as far as the Adrenaline Rush goes, I love that. That's pretty cool, honestly. I love it. Active skill, Recover Bleed, you know, it's kind of unique. You don't see many tunes with that. And I like his leader skill. His leader skill is probably my favorite part about this tune. He's a rainbow leader, and you don't see many of those, if any. So Ezekiel, I would call you a boom. Others would probably call you a bust, but I like you. You get a thumbs up from me. Let's take a look at character numero dos, or number 2, Mirabelle. Alright. So 1967 attack, 1312 defense, and 1616 HP. This is what I wanted from Ezekiel. A super high stat, a pretty good stat, and then a kind of bad stat. So you got 1967 attack, huge attack stat, typical for a damaged character, which she is. 1616 HP, I love that. You can put her behind Ezekiel and she'll work perfectly fine. And then you got 1312 defense, which kind of sucks, but you know, you got combat mods and weapon mods to help that out. Plus, she's an attacking tune. She's not meant to defend. She's meant to be on the attacking team. But if you don't bulk up that defense or do something to help her stay alive, she won't be able to do damage. Let's take a look at her Adrenaline Rush. Bolstering hits. Deal 450% damage to a line of enemies. I love line attacks. It's one of my favorite things are group attacks. Damage to multiple characters at once. Those are my favorite kind of Adrenaline Rushes. All teammates recover from attack penalties and get plus 50% attack for 2 turns. I love the Adrenaline Rush, probably my favorite one of the two. High damage, you're going to recover from penalties, and you give your whole team an attack boost. That's an awesome Adrenaline Rush. Active skill, attack up, and AP gain. So attack up gets plus 40% attack for 2 turns, and for the AP gain part of the active skill, you get plus 30% AP to self. Love it. It's a good active skill. Not my favorite, but it's a good one. And her leader skill, all melee teammates get plus 40% attack and plus 40% HP. I love that leader skill. If you have any good melee tunes behind her, they will be deadly. And kind of hard to take out that plus 40% HP. I love this tune. She's a good example of a strong, literally and figuratively, melee lead. Probably going to be seen a lot once she is released or redeemed from the League store. I imagine you're going to see a lot of those in All Out War and Raid tournaments, stuff like that. I love Mirabelle. I like her more than Zeke. So a boom for Mirabelle for me. I don't see anything wrong with her really per se. Someone, I'm pretty sure you guys will find something wrong, point it out in the comment section down below. I love to hear what you guys have to say. And that pretty much does it for me, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of these two legendary tunes. Which one do you prefer if you could choose one? Or do you guys think they both kind of suck? Do you like them both? Anything you guys want to say in the comment section down below, I'm always open to reading and hearing your opinions. I love hearing from you guys, and you know that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed watching it. Hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified when I post a new video. And that pretty much does it for me, guys. I want to say one last time, happy birthday, Ed. I appreciate the comments and the support from you. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate the support as always, and I will see you in the next video. And commenting on the last few videos, I really appreciate having an awesome script. That grade is kind of mediocre, and his attack is even less but if I had to choose one to bulk up, it would definitely be defense. Based on the rest of his character, based on the rest of it, oh my gosh, 16 HP. Now this is what I wanted for. But if you could keep her alive, she could be deadly. But okay, and get plus attack for 2 turns, and for the AP game, all melee teammates get plus 40% HP. Oh my gosh.